It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. This throw right is taken in by Fowl. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Now, deep ball for London. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
70 Lions.
They'll look to throw yet again. He gets this one to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown.
We had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with a touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Scoop.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he's in. Ty Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. As they come over with this extra point, we got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard
Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Hey, check that. Street. Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Ready up. Check. Hurt. Here we go. Sack. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat. Cut 19. 18 Pioneer. Hey, smash Bronco.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons send their punting unit out. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
31-yard line.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Lots of space past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Looking middle, and it's complete to Felton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Brooks. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Go! 18 Cardinals. Unlock. Go!
They'll run, and here is Brooks.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Now Blankenship for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go! 60 Maverick, Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Big Lion.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big play there for the Falcons. An even 40 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Out to his right. Now he takes carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Vikings have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
19 tight, 19.
Back to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Come on, come on. Hey.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Gain of 5. 1st down, Vikings.
And up, it's Brooks running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
79 Broncos.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. In this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
To the air now on first and 10. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Now, faking the give. He connects with Jordan Madison. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And the Vikings, first down.
19 Lions.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown Vikings. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, shot. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Read it. Go.
On a handoff, Brooks. He is met and drops. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
They'll look to throw.
At the 28-yard line.
Flush to his right. He runs with it. A big play for Minnesota. 33 yards.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. He's got space inside the 25. separation man here is Mitchell. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Minnesota. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, that's his tight end pitch. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
50-yard line.
Here we go. 7 o'clock, Bronco 80.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
It's now 4th down and 1.
He'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9.
Go! Broncos, check. No, hey, unlock line.
Another try with Brooks. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Viking 18. Dragon 60. Come on. Hit. Panthers.
That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Again, it is Brooks. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Set up to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Go track. Go track.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He'll drop to throw. A quick slant to Flowers. Into space. Still on the move. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 87 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Hold Ready.
They'll run it right here with Brooks. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Minnesota.
Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle! Ready! Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle! Cowboy 80! Trap 50! Trap 50!
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up second down. On the ground, it is Brooks. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
We'll go once more with Brooks. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Let's go now. Time to be lying.
A run, and it's Brooks as we begin the fourth quarter. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Moving to his right. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it just past their 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up! Come 19! Come 19! Here we go, Shaq!
Throwing now on first and 10. Downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
49 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Give, and here comes Robinson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down.
Go!
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Cross left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the Vikings 4-yard line.
Here we go. 72 the wolf. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. Can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Falcons 20.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Back to throw. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Triple. 18 Tiger. 18 Tiger.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
18 Tiger.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Brooks. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Minnesota.
First down. First and 10.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll try the zone read on first and 10. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another Vikings first down.
Cougar 19.
First and goal, Minnesota.
19 Lions. Shot 50.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's caught in the end zone, but hold everything. There is a flag in the backfield. I think this one's coming back. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one into the hands of Jefferson. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
19
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. At the middle, and it's complete to Felton.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
Not saying 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, they caught the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on down.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
He'll look to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And for that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their 1st. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
1st and 10 at the
Final minute,
32-yard
still
line.
2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Dragon 60. Go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
If they lose this game, this is going to be one of those possessions that they're going to get on the bus thinking about. I mean, you just can't let drives go to waste, especially at this stage of the game, Mike. I mean, now it's up to the defense. Can they go out there, bail the offense out, and close this game?
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They get the victory here, away from